we need to get into the matches. Starting off with the Seoul Dynasty, who came into our first match of the day, trying to make the most of their first ever playoff appearance, and calling it a monumental upset would be a monumental understatement. The Seoul Dynasty, they came out full steam ahead.
They did, and you know what? I love that we all had like some sort of conspiracy theories going into this. It was like, oh, they're not fielding Fisher. We came up with like all sorts of weird ideas why that is, but you know what? I don't think it was anything. I think they just practiced with this team on Control and then headed on to the other maps, and it all worked out for them.
One of the weirdest games that I have ever seen. Very unpredictable. Two almost completely different rosters.
Well, it's ruined half of our bracket.
It really has,
hasn't it?
Well, ruined is
More
the
than
wrong word. It's ruined our anticipation of what the bracket would be.
Right.
But who knows? If Seoul's able to take down New York, and they have this kind of slow style where also Fisher's playing like a maniac, because honestly, Fisher bodied Mano in the neutral, as Super would say.
In the neutral.
In the neutral, Mano got absolutely worked.
Worked him, didn't he?
Absolutely
But
worked.
have we ever seen a bigger upset than this in the Overwatch League?
No,
I
mean,
In some of the regular season games, maybe, but not in a playoff situation.
Maybe the Fusion last year?
Maybe,
but kind of people thought the
but
Fusion
no,
were like
the Fusion
a big
were,
team.
Yeah, formidable, right.
Yeah, and Seoul have been looking kind of weak. And they haven't really been doing that much over the course of this stage so far, and now they just show up.
And on top of that, they go into the game with not their typical starting lineup. They go in with Zumba, they have Toby out there, they have Fitz. It's a completely different lineup.
I'll tell you what, though, New York are the most clutch team I've ever witnessed, even when everything is going badly for them, even when Mano, for some reason, is getting dominated in the game. As soon as Nene and Jonak decide that they want to win fights, and Meko as well in this one was unreal, eats the grab and then destroys them. A four-man bomb.
Shouldn't have won this fight.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't have won this map. This should have been the 3-0, in my opinion, to the Seoul Dynasty, but New York decided that was not going to happen.
You know, I really enjoyed seeing Jonak switch off to that Mei. And you said something back in the control room about wanting to see Jonak play some DPS. I'd be into that.
Unbelievable.
He plays Ascend as if it's a DPS. I don't think it's going to be a big difference. It just looks different because the spells will look different. Overall, though, like I honestly was incredibly impressed with how Seoul Dynasty won this. They outplayed on every role.
Yeah.
Honestly, on every role. Even though there were moments of brilliance in New York's team, as always, you know, with those clutch moments we saw from Fisher, from Meko. It was just overall, if you look at the statistics at the end of it, it was just flat out was a better Zarya. It was Fisher being a better Reinhardt. Never thought I would be saying this.
Yeah, no, incredibly strange day. Incredibly strange match to start it off. That was madness, wasn't it?
Yeah, Michelle imposed his will. So he was in their heads the entire game, and it ended up costing the NYXL because they were trying to stop Michelle.